Hello people of the internet. This video, I'm going to tell you how to say you in Punjabi. I was just reaching for my pen. Anyways, now we have honorifics in Punjabi. So you have high honorifics and low honorifics. Now I'm going to compare this with English and Hindi with Punjabi. So let's take the Punjabi word for you, right? For high respect, for like elders, high respect, teachers, if you're talking to the prime minister, if you ever get a chance, you would use the word tusi. But I don't think the prime minister would know Punjabi, but you get the point, right? Tusi. Tata, u, sasa, siari, and then the nasal. So tusi, right? Now in Hindi, we have wait, let me write it. Okay, so let me write this again, but a little smaller. So tusi. Right? You have up, and in English you have you. Now, we have honorifics in Punjabi, unlike English, so I'll just have this second one be you as well, and this third one also be you. Right? The first one we're gonna have is tu, ta, and then u, long u. People that speak Hindi will find this incredibly rude if you say tu to them and not tum. In Hindi, you have tum. Wait, I probably actually wrote that wrong. Give me a second. Tum, right? And then again, tu, and then tu. If you're speaking to a friend or somebody near you, even younger than you, or you're trying to be offensive, you just use the word tu. Sorry if you hear my fan on my laptop, I can't do much about that, but you just use the word tu. In English, we only have you, and you, no matter who you're talking to, right? You would just not use the word you would use a different word in English, but in Punjabi it doesn't work like that, or Hindi. Now in Hindi you have 3, in English you have 1, and in Punjabi you have 2. So, tu si, up, you, right? To like somebody elder, like an elder, somebody above you, right? In a hierarchy, or like, if, I don't like to use this example up like a caste system, now, but let's just ignore that, but let's just say like your manager, your boss, you would say tu si, right? Somebody you respect, somebody you are friends with. In Hindi you would say tum, but in Punjabi we don't have any word for tum. We just use the word tu. So people that speak Hindi think we're being incredibly rude when we speak to friends like tu ki karda paya. She's like, what are you doing? Now, if we said that in Hindi, we tum kya kar rahe ho, right? And if you're speaking to like a person below you, be tu kya kar raha hai, something like that, right? My Hindi's not that good, and it sounds incredibly rude, right? So like that's like if you said tu, you'd say that to somebody that's below you, like a sibling that's below you. I sound like I'm like a king and like you are below me, but I'm not trying to say it in that way. But like it's like a sibling or like a friend under that's like below you, somebody in that caste system, if you wanna go that far, or like a co-worker that's like below you, that does like a job below you, or really to be rude, you would say tu. But in Punjabi, you also say it to people that are your friends as well. But in Hindi, you have different words for that. You have tum and tu. But in Punjabi, you just have tu. That's it. Tu and tusi. Tusi is for high respect. Tu is for like tusi is like if you're speaking to a stranger as well. Like a stranger, you want to use tusi. But You would use tu if you're speaking to a friend or somebody below you. But in Hindi, it doesn't work like that. So if there's any people that know Hindi and they're watching this video, we're not being rude when we speak in Punjabi that way. It's just that we don't have a word like tum, right? And actually, I hadn't realized this for such a long time until like a couple of weeks ago, really. I started realizing when I was watching Indian films, they would say like tum, or then like when they would write in English, be tum, tum. And I was so confused, I was like, why did I tum and tu? Isn't this just the same thing? But I didn't know, but in Hindi it's completely different. So I decided to make a video on this, and just realized now that I should probably make a video on this to explain it to Hindi speakers. Now to English speakers, you don't really gotta worry about it unless you already know Hindi. If you know Hindi, try not to get confused. If you don't know Hindi, you can pretty much just ignore this section, doesn't really matter. It's just use tu if somebody's below you or it's like your friend, and use tu si if somebody is above you. Simple as like elder or like a stranger, right? Like somebody you don't want here. To sum it up, like to easily explain it, if you don't want to be disrespectful, use tu si. If unless they're like your friend, right? If you don't want to be disrespectful, like if it's like your teacher or like your boss, or if it's like somebody like hierarchy, right? You want to use tusi. But if it's like your friend, your cousin, somebody below you, or like somebody you don't want to respect, or somebody you really hate, then you would just say tu. So that's about it. So I want to end this video with that, and that's about it. So I'll see you guys next time. Remember, guys, to leave a like and subscribe. And well, you don't have to leave a like, just subscribe for Punjabi.